Welcome back to the channel when legit fanboys gonna be fanboys, but J-Tech said Xbox failed the Final Fantasy 15 test by not buying it at the same rate of PlayStation gamers. And that's why Square Enix don't support Xbox. When the fuck did Final Fantasy 15 come out again? 2016? Because this post that he's reacting to says, Xbox players, only 1 million of them bought it out of the 10 million that they sold. If it only sold 10 million in 5 years, that means nobody bought that fucking game. Nobody bought that fucking game. Out of 100 million PlayStation users and 50 million Xbox users and all the PC users out there, only 10 million people bought that fucking game. That don't sound like it was successful on any fucking platform. Maybe more PlayStation people bought it because PlayStation has been supported by Square Enix way longer than Xbox has. But if only 10 million out of 150 million console people and all the PC people bought that game, that mean it fucking failed, didn't it? That mean it fucking failed as a whole. Only 1 million Xbox niggas bought it because there was not many people on Xbox buying Japanese games anyway, because all the Japanese games are going to PlayStation only. Xbox was a failing platform on the Xbox One. Of course, nobody fucking bought Final Fantasy 15. I bought Final Fantasy 15. I beat Final Fantasy 15, and I can tell you right now that shit was trash. That shit dragged on way longer than it should have. But I guess J-Tech forgot when Final Fantasy 15 came out. Nobody had an Xbox at that time. Oh, I think he forgot that Final Fantasy 15 didn't launch that well. Oh my goodness, I guess he just fucking forgot. They always forget. But we can help remind PlayStation fanboy J Tech. Let's go to Square Enix to see what they've dropped since Final Fantasy 15. Because he said we failed more tests. Xbox users has failed way more tests than just Final Fantasy 15. So let's go find the rest of the heavy hitters from Square Enix that dropped on Xbox, and let's see what the fuck tests we actually failed, bro. Because we about to take a good little stroll down memory lane for the fanboys, bro. So let's go over here. Final Fantasy 15. 2016 was an alright game by Luminous Productions. When was the last time they dropped on Xbox? The remake of Kingdom Hearts? Alright game. Nier Automata came to Xbox after it was on PlayStation for exclusivity. Platinum really fucked their name up when they, got Scalebound canceled. Did people really want to fuck with Nier Automata when they used Scalebound's money to make that game? I don't know. Nier Automata was a good game though. Platinum made it. Square Enix published it. That was a heavy hitter. They ain't complaining about that game though. They're not complaining about that game. What was the next game came to Xbox? Final Fantasy. What the fuck is that? 12? Was exclusive to PlayStation. Then it came to Xbox later. When that shit happened, when the game comes 2 years later, I don't think people really care about the hype of that game no more. But that's a trend that Square Enix kind of does. They do that a lot. Let's see, when was the next Xbox drop? Final Fantasy 9. 2 years after PlayStation, Final Fantasy 9 came to Xbox. Was that a big game? I don't know. I ain't even hear about it. It probably was an alright game. It's not a real fucking new game. But let's keep scrolling down memory lane. Let's try to refresh the fanboys' memories. Monster Energy Supercross? Was that a test? Did anybody buy that fucking game? I don't fucking know. Who knows? Let's keep going, nigga. Let's keep going. The next Xbox Gravel? Was Gravel a test? I don't even know what the fuck Gravel is. I never even heard of that shit. Oh no, it had to be Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. That had to be the next fucking test, ain't it? The fucking chibi version of Final Fantasy 15. That was the next big thing from Square Enix. And all this time, come on now, bro. Octopath Traveler came to Xbox in 2021. Was a good game. Acquired by Square Enix. They didn't even make it. They get the credit for it now though, but it was a Switch game that got ported to Xbox in 2021. That was actually a good game. It was in Game Pass. I played that shit in the cloud. Really fucking good game. Really good game. Let's keep it going. When was the next big heavy hitter Xbox game? Kingdom Hearts 3. And we all know how that turned out. Then they dropped the DLC with the actual ending on it. Oh my gosh, bro. Square. What was you doing with Kingdom Hearts 3? What was you doing with Kingdom Hearts 3? Was that another test? Because, I mean, Square Enix failed that test. Before Xbox did. Before Xbox did, Square Enix failed that test. Let's keep it going, bro. Final Fantasy 8? Damn, this is an old ass game, Square. But I mean, they were trying to boost all the Final Fantasy games up anyway. That came to Xbox. I don't even know what that one's about. I didn't play that one, not myself. Dragon's Quest that came to Xbox. I think it was in Game Pass. That shit was actually pretty fun. I didn't beat that game though, because I mean it got kind of repetitive after a while. Then the biggest game of them all, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It came out in PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, no Xbox. I mean, this is present day. This is present day Square Enix now. Where's the other test at, bro? Where's the other Xbox drops? Balin Wonderland? Was that a fucking test? Because that was fucking trash. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We can do this shit all fucking day. Where's the rest of Square Enix's fucking masterpieces at that we failed? Babylon's Fall? Oh, that was only on PlayStation. It's not even on Xbox, but that was a fucking L. Nigga, let's keep going. Fucking Strangers of Paradise? That was a trash game. Chronos Cross? Didn't that game fucking flop too? That was on Xbox. I mean, nobody's buying a fucking flop from Square Enix. No, they're not doing the present day. Field Chronicles, another fucking flop from Square Enix that came to Xbox. There's a trend going on here. We can keep it going. Valkyrie Elysium, I reacted to the trailer of that game. That shit looked fucking trash, and it flopped from Square Enix. It didn't even come to Xbox. Star Ocean, I played this fucking game. It was one of the most garbage experiences I ever fucking seen, bro. And it came to Xbox. Of course, Tri-Ace even went. They whole studio's gone now. Tri-Ace is gone. Star Ocean was the last thing they had, and it flopped hard. Came to Xbox from Square Enix. Of course, they failed that fucking test. Nobody on Xbox bought that piece of shit. Come on now, bro. We can keep going. With Crisis Core, the Final Fantasy VII Prelude. We didn't even get Final Fantasy VII. That game was an alright fucking game. That shit was an alright game to a story most Xbox niggas don't even get the fucking experience. Crazy, bro. They expected to sell that shit when we heard Final Fantasy VII not coming to Xbox. But you can get the prequel, though. This is Square Enix, bro. This is who they're defending. Forspoken. We ain't even got to talk about Forspoken. Luminous Productions is gone. Octopath Traveler 2. We got Octopath Traveler 1. We ain't even get the second one, bro. What the fuck? This is Square Enix, J-Tech. What are you talking about? And the rest of Square Enix is not even coming to Xbox at the moment. Rebirth coming to PlayStation. 16 coming to PlayStation. We not even, bro. Come on now. The last Square Enix drops we ever had were trash. But they say Xbox niggas failed the test. Square Enix failed Xbox as a platform. Everything they drop on Xbox is either subpar or garbage. In all those years after Final Fantasy 15, we literally just went down the list. And we don't even want to bring up the fucking live service games that wasn't even listed. We're not going to bring up Marvel's Avengers. We're not going to bring up Writers. Those shits were trash too. Those shits were trash too. We're not even going to talk about those. But yeah. The Xbox platform failed Square Enix. When all Square Enix gave Xbox's platform was literally subpar games and trash. Outside of Nier Automata. Outside of Nier Automata. Outside of Octopath Traveler. Which they bought that IP. They didn't even have it before. There was So outside of that, how did fucking Xbox fail? Square Enix, which Square Enix literally systematically failed Xbox with every fucking release. I would see if it was like what Atlas was doing. Atlas didn't drop a game on Xbox for 15 years. Then they came back and dropped every fucking thing on Xbox when it became a worthy platform worth selling on. We understand. Xbox platform and Xbox One wasn't a good platform. So either don't drop your games or drop them bitches. Square Enix chose to drop the trash ones and thought they were going to make some money off of it. That's crazy, bro. But they can keep thinking that. They can sell all the good ones on PlayStation. That's fine, bro. But I mean, if you're going to cry that Xbox don't buy Square Enix games, look at the list of Square Enix games on Xbox and tell us, are you buying that shit? Because I bet J-Tech didn't buy a single one of those fucking games. But I'll see y'all in the next video.